everybody, welcome back to the Royal Read. I am so glad you decided to stop by and see what I'm reading on. But before we get started, you already know I ask you to do it every time. Yes, go down in your settings, look around, find that subscribe button, and go ahead on and subscribe. And while you're in there, hit your notification bell too so you know when I upload or when I just want to pop in. And give me a thumbs up to fight my nemesis, the beast. And it is a beast. That algorithm, it has me by my neck most of the time. And also, right about here, that's our join button. That's for channel memberships. And if you choose to become a channel member and a part of the reading club, you will be supporting my channel to grow, to improve, and to continue. And I will be so grateful, so appreciative, so over the moon happy to have your support. Also, if you just want to do a one-time donation, our super thanks button is right over there, and all donations to the channel is always greatly appreciated. All right, y'all, I have a shout out and I have an announcement. The shout out goes to Janet Gladovich. I'll get your name right in a minute, Janet. Janet Gladovich. Janet, thank you for the super thanks, and just thank you for just being such a big part and a big supporter of this channel. Also, we have a new channel member. We do, and her name is Lily. Lily, thank you for seeing something in my channel and saying, you know what, I want to support her. She got something going there. I'm going to be on her team. And that means everything to me. I just cannot even tell you how over the moon I was when I looked and saw you had become a reading club member. And I was just thrilled to pieces about it. And because you are now an official member of the reading club, you can go over to the community page and your official welcome will be over there. And everybody, I want everybody to go over to the community page and give Lily a warm welcome to the reading club because I am thrilled. I am over the moon. I am so happy, so very happy to have her as a part of the reading club. All right, with all that said, y'all, let's get to the read because we have so much. I'm telling you, these internet streets are on fire. Harry, Harry went in these internet streets and poured out gasoline and struck a match. And I'm telling you, they will never be the same because Harry absolutely just burned it all down. And I love it. I love it. The squatties are going crazy and wild for Harry. I was over to Blue Sky. And that's all the squatters are talking about. Of course, they're talking about Meghan being at the Paley honors. They are talking about that too, but mostly is how Harry trolled the trolls and just pretty much just set everything that they have planned and plotted and talked and lied about. He just struck a match and set it on fire. He did. And I was over there, and that's what the squatties over on Blue Sky are talking about. Then I went over to TikTok, same thing. I went to Instagram, same thing, and landed back on X, formerly known as Twitter. And I'm telling you, X is on Twitter. It is tweeting about Harry and how he and Meghan just gave them all. He gave them the two piece. He gave them the two piece and the biscuit. He did. He gave them a leg and a wing with a biscuit. He did. He did. And the squatties are just loving it. They are. So let's get started because we have a lot. We have a lot. And I have some good news on the back end of here. If you wait and watch the whole thing all the way through, I got some good news for y'all. I do. And it is delicious. Let me tell you, it is delicious. But we're going to start with this, and I'm going to put this up. And this particular squatter said this: Harry and Meghan knocked them out with the 1-2 punch. Just like I just said, Harry and Meghan served them up a two-piece with a biscuit. They did. I'm telling you, the leg and the thigh, or the wing and the drumstick. I don't know which one it was, but it definitely was a two-piece. And this squatty is in agreement. I'm telling you, it couldn't have been any better. On both coasts, on the West Coast and the East Coast, they were serving it up. And I'm telling you, the squatties are loving it, and so am I. It is just delicious. It is just delicious. I cannot. And the trolls are crying. I saw a clip of Kenzie Schofield, and I might just do a pop up about it tomorrow because it's so delicious. It's so delicious. She is crying. She is literally wailing because Harry called them out for all the lies that they had been sitting on all those panels telling. And she said, why can't he just be quiet? He can't be quiet. It's undignified. Yeah, calling out your lies is always dignified. Kenzie, crazy eyed Schofield. I just love it. But I might do a pop up about it tomorrow. So y'all look out because it is so delicious. When I saw that, I just absolutely rolled. I did. And I'm gonna put this article right here, but I'm also gonna put a picture of Meghan over here with this necklace on. And the name of the article is, and I found it in People, and it is Meghan Markle dazzles in a $36,000 diamond necklace and an updo, reminiscent of her wedding reception hair at the Paley Honors Gala. Yes, Meghan was wearing diamonds around her neck that she paid for or her husband paid for. It has nothing to do with the taxpayer. I was, well, I know I'm digressing a little bit, but I was looking at an article and they were talking about Camilla and how she was dripping in diamonds. And I said to myself, all those stolen jewels and what wasn't stolen was bought by the taxpayer. How disgraceful. But this particular woman right here, she's dripping in a diamond necklace that she purchased herself, or her husband did it. And that's all I'm saying. And it means a whole lot more than all those stolen jewels across the pond. I'm just saying. But let's get into this article. It says all the details on the Duchess of Sussex glam look at the Paley Honor Gala. No one does effortless glam quite like Meghan Markle. On December the 4th, the Duchess of Sussex, 43, appeared at the 2024 Paley Honors Fall Gala. And it says in Beverly Hills to support her friend Tyler Perry. And she did not miss the opportunity to affirm her red carpet prowess. Markle wore a black strapless Oscar de la Renta gown featuring a sweetheart neckline, a knee-high slit, and short train. And I love that train. When I saw that dress, I said, Megan has a train. It has a train on it. And Megan was just throwing that train. That's why I love a train, because when you have a train, you can throw it. And that's exactly what Megan was doing. And I just loved it. And it says she teamed the dress with Stuart Weissman nude sandals in black suede. Yes, 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 yes. And she looked so good. Does she not look good? And it's nothing like wearing your own jewelry that you paid for. Can nobody say anything? Y'all remember, and I hate to digress, but y'all remember what a hard time they used to give Megan, always putting the price tags on her clothes when she was over there across the pond working for those people for free and paying for her own clothes. But yet and still, the palace had no problem in them continuing to ridicule her and put price tags all over her clothes and pretend like they were paying for it. Oh, and would not let Megan say anything about it. But right now, it is clear to everybody when Megan wears diamonds, she is paying for it, or Harry's paying for it. When she wears pearls, she's paying for it, or Harry's paying for it. Nobody across that pond is paying for anything. They don't pay no bills over there in Montecito. And I just love that. I do. I do. And it said, for some eye catching sparkle, the suit alumni wore the Logan Harwell 18 karat Fortuna tennis necklace with diamonds in white gold. Per the brand's website, the $36,450 piece is a divine embodiment of luck and fortune, inspired by the Roman goddess herself. Fortuna, the goddess of fortune and luck, serves as a muse for the exquisite piece, seamlessly blending elegance with the whim of fate. You know what? Megan always wears something that has a deeper meaning. Fortune, it says, for good luck and fortune, inspired by the Roman goddess herself, Fortuna. I love it. I do. I love it. It said the description continues. Each diamond carefully set in the necklace reflects the goddess' ability to randomize and bring luck, adds a touch of celestial brilliance to the wearer. Markle's glam was equally as chic and timeless. Her minimal makeup look was courtesy of the makeup artist Daniel Martin. And then it goes on to her through her look and whatever. But this necklace is so beautiful. And the meaning, I just love that. It is for good luck. It is for good fortune. And boy, have they had it. I just love that. I love it. I love it. And this is another article that I found in People, and it is about Meghan and Tyler. And I love the title. I'm going to put it up here. It says Meghan Markle hits the red carpet to support Princess Lilibeth's grandfather, Tyler Perry, at Glam Gala. I love that title. I love it. Princess Lilibeth's grandfather. I love it. And it says Meghan Markle is making a glamorous appearance at the 2024 Paley Honor Fall Gala to support her friend Tyler Perry as he receives the highest honor from the Paley Center of Media. Oh, it says on December 4th, and then it all goes into that. And it said Meghan was all smiles as she walked the red carpet and embraced Perry when they caught up with each other. She also congratulated the filmmaker on his honor while posing for pictures. Meghan later chatted with other guests and happily took selfies on the way to her table, where she sat with Perry and Kerry Washington and Oprah. I love it. I just love it. It said, and then it goes into when it was announced, and Harry and Meghan was on the planning board. And it's just really, really good. And they talked about Whoopi Goldberg, all of the people that was listed on the planning board. And it was a lot of people. It was like Whoopi Goldberg, it was the head of Netflix, and Gail King and George Lucas, and it was just a whole lot of people on there. Yes, it was so good. And I'm telling you, it was so much press there. Megan brought the eyeballs. She did. As usual, she brought the eyeballs. I'm just saying. Oh, it's so good. And I'm going to put this up. I found this on Blue Sky, and it is a picture of Megan, Tyler, and Oprah at the table. Now, Kerry Washington is sitting on the other side of Megan, but she did not get in the picture. And it says, Megan surrounded by people who cares about her well being. Where is the lie? Where is the lie? And this German television station went down to Montecito to try to find somebody and talk to her neighbors, talking about she don't associate with the people who live in Montecito. And in actuality, she does, because the last time I checked, Oprah lives in Montecito. And I would not be surprised if Tyler didn't have a place down there. That's all I'm saying. Like I was saying about that hit piece from Germany. I love when Harry and Meghan steps out after they have saw these people cross the pond just lie and lie and lie and lie for months and just told all manners of lies. And then Harry and Meghan steps out and just refute every lie that they have told and just absolutely embarrass them. And I just love it. And this right here has embarrassed that German, um, that German television station making that documentary about Meghan. She has friends. She has plenty of friends, and she has friends who stay over there in Montecito. But no, They're not going to talk to you. Katy Perry lives in Montecito, and she is just about to do. I think she's going to do the closing act. She's going to be part of the closing act or the opening act. I can't remember, of Invictus. Katy Perry, exactly. I'm just saying. And I'm not thrilled with Katy Perry now, but it seems like Megan has gone along with her, so I'll go along with her because I didn't like her little comment that she made about Megan's dress, and then she showed up a hot mess for what was it? I think it was for the coronation. She was over there for the coronation, Charles' coronation, and she showed up a hot mess. And then she had the nerve to say something disparaging about Megan's wedding dress, saying it was ill fitted. Yeah, but y'all know me. I'm petty like that. I don't forget stuff. And I'm gonna put this up. I found this on Blue Sky, and it was a article from E News, and it's about Tyler talking about Harry and Meghan. And he said this. He said Tyler Perry shares rare insight into Meghan Markle and Prince Harry's relationship. And basically, what Tyler is saying is what Tyler has said since the beginning, that Harry and Meghan love each other. That Harry and Meghan love each other. And they have this beautiful family. And I love that. And he also talked about being the godfather of Lily and Archie. Well, he's not the godfather of Archie, but he is the godfather of Lily. But you know he loved Archie too. And he was talking about that he don't buy her a whole lot of expensive things because he doesn't do his own son like that, because he doesn't want them to grow up and think that things are just going to be given to them because they were born in a certain family. He said that he does not give really, really expensive gifts to Lily. And I love that. And I think that is the best. And I think that is pretty much the way Megan is. She don't want them to be spoiled. I love it. I love it. But he said, after all, the filmmaker couldn't help but to gush over the Duke and Duchess of Sussex's royally sweet marriage. They love each other, Tyler told E! News at the Paley Honors Fall Gala, where he was honored with the prestigious Paley Honor Award. They have a beautiful family, and I just want the best for them. Now, that is what you're supposed to say. You want the best for them. I love that for them. I do. I am so happy that they found Tyler and Oprah, because Harry got up at the what is it, the Godmother's bookstore, and said Oprah was like a godmother to him. Harry and Meghan has found their tribe. They have found their people. They have found their family. And these people mean them all the good in the world. And then those people every time writing about how Harry and Meghan are snubbed or somehow want to go over the across the pond for Christmas. Why would you want to go over there and spend time with people who hate you when you can be in the bosom of the people who love you? What kind of nonsense, what kind of craziness does that make? But they want to be wanted so badly. And every time Harry and Meghan comes out, they prove that they don't want them no more. They don't want to be a part of that anymore. And Harry said it with his whole chest on that in that summit. With his whole chest, he said that he was happy in America. With his whole chest, he said that he wanted to raise his children in America. With his whole chest, he said in America, he can do things with his children that he could never do across the pond because of security and the hatred that they whip up against them makes it very unsafe. With his whole chest, he let them know that his marriage is good. The people in Montecito, the royals in Montecito, are good. And I just love it. And then and then here come Tyler. Tyler coming and saying, you know what? The royals in Montecito, they good. They good. And they love one another and they have a beautiful family and I just want the best for them and I love it, y'all. I just love it. I'm telling you, they are serving the two-piece with the biscuit. They are. And y'all, I'm gonna put this up. And when I saw it, I had to laugh. When I read it, I laughed. It says, Harry knows what he's doing. He watches what is being said, waits for his moment, then boom. He's ready to expose the British mob, trolls, and all of the unhinged Karen's lies that they put out there about him and Meghan. It's amazing how he always gets the timing right. Where is the lie? Because they have been just lying for months and months and come up with a whole new term just to write more lies about him and Meghan, talking about this professional separation. They made that nonsense up. And then Harry just sit around and Harry knew that this particular summit was coming. And he said, okay, I am going to let them have it and let them know how pitiful and sad they are and how much I feel sorry for them because they sit around and they wait and wait and wait. What Harry said, what did Harry say? Harry said that they just wait and wait and wait and then all of a sudden it never happens and he really feels sorry for them because they are waiting for the demise of his marriage. And he's saying, nah, he's going to try to be the best husband and the best dad that he can be. I just love it. And I love this picture of Betty White just dancing because that is the way I felt. And then down below this particular squad, he said, exactly. They wanted Harry and Meghan to make a grand statement of, oh, we are not divorcing. Instead, Harry carried on and waited for the time to slay them in one sentence. Jokers. I'm telling you, it is post after post after post of squatties talking about how Harry let them have it. How Harry absolutely went up there and just systematically dismantled all of their lies in just a few sentences. I just love it, y'all. I just love it. And I'm gonna put this up. And this particular squatty, when I read this, I absolutely had to laugh because it is so true. And she is quoting Harry. And you know, Harry said this on the panel. He said, apparently, we bought and moved houses 10 to 12 times. And we apparently divorced maybe 10 to 12 times as well. So it is just like, What? The people I feel most sorry for are the trolls. Their hopes are just built and built, and then it doesn't happen. And then it doesn't happen. I love it. I love it for old pie faced Taz and the sea lady who has done nothing but sit up there with them dogs licking her in the mouth and told lie after lie after lie about Harry and Meghan talking about they getting a divorce. I wonder if they gonna get their money back from that old sea lady. I'm just saying. And Gumby, ooh Lord, ain't no telling what she doing. Mm, I just love it. And this particular squatter said this: H clocking the trolls is taking me out, and it's taking me out too. He came there to clock them. Harry was waiting so he could do the kaboom. And he did. And I'm telling you, the squatties are eating it up. They are loving it. I have never saw so many funny posts. Okay, y'all, we gonna switch gears a little bit because we got to keep it moving. We got so much, and I'm gonna put this up. And this is something that the Diana Awards posted, and they had the Diana Awards today. Harry was there via Skype, I think, via Zoom or whatever. I don't know which it was, but it was a video link, and it was so I had watched a little bit of it. I got to watch a little bit of it, and Harry was his delightful, funny, engaging self. And he even smiled at one point, and he looked just like his mom. He did. And the Dino Awards posted this. They said, the young people have the power to change the world. And that's what Diana always said, that young people, they had the power. And it says, today we recognize a new generation of young social activists who are proving the late Diana, Princess of Wales, right by being the change that they want to see in their communities and beyond. Ooh, I love it. And a beautiful picture of Diana. Every time I see a beautiful picture of Diana, it makes me sad to think about the possibilities and what she would have done in her, in her public life if she had lived. It's no telling what she would have achieved. And it was just cut short. The world was robbed of her. And we all know who the robbers were. At least the ones I think was the robbers. I'm just saying. Also, I'm gonna put this up. This squatty is talking about the Diana Awards too, and they said the Diana Awards virtual ceremony honoring 200 young people from 45 countries is the largest ever event. Is airing now. Prince Harry joined past Legacy Award recipients, and then they called their names. I cannot pronounce, but one of them on there, and her name is Christina Williams, and congratulating the winners. And the other young lady's name is up here, and I'm not gonna attempt it because I don't want to be disrespectful. But yes, there's Harry. Mm, I'm telling you. And y'all, I'm gonna put this up, and this is from GB News. And I'm gonna tell you, I actually saw this panel, and I must say, Nana, the albino cockroach, and this is Richard Fitzwilliam, and they were talking back and forth about Harry, and you can tell that their feelings are hurt because this is a place where they cultivate all the lies about Harry and Meghan, and they have been talking for months about this so-called professional separation, and just pretty much talking and speculating on the state of Harry and Meghan's marriage. Well, Harry just came and just blew all that up. And Nana, the albino cockroach who is transitioning into a white woman, She really, really tried to talk negative about Harry, but Fitzwilliam came in there and corrected everything that she said. What is going on? I'm telling you, it was something to see. It was. But this particular article, like I said, I found it on GB News. It says Prince Harry appears upbeat after making his stance clear on possibility of divorce. Yes, Harry was very clear. Y'all, I'm sorry for all the laughing, but I just cannot with these people because they are so butthurt. Crazy eyed Kenzie Schofield is so butthurt. Oh, I'm telling you, if butthurt was a person, it would be Kenzie Schofield. Oh, and we all know she be on talk TV all the time. I wonder what old Kevin O'Sullivan gonna say with his greasy self. Maybe he'll go take a bath because I don't think he had one since birth. Y'all, I am in a petty mood today. I am, but let's get into this article, y'all. This is what it says. It says Prince Harry appears upbeat, just like he appeared upbeat. He was upbeat. They always got something. But let's go on. It said Prince Harry appeared upbeat after making his stance clear on recent divorce rumors, according to body language expert. And my whole thing is the whole divorce rumors started from y'all. Y'all started that nonsense. Y'all and the Daily Beast and the Daily Mirror and the Daily Express. Y'all toadies and flying monkeys made this up. And the minions, they did it too. And the flying and the ugly old hags, they the one who carried the ball across the line. They were the one that was perpetrating the lie after they told it. Oh, I just love it. It's a Harry revealed that his late mother Diana continues to inspire him every single day during his virtual appearance at the 2024 Diana ceremony. hmm He did. It said the Duke of Sussex made a heartfelt statement while addressing recipients of the prestigious award via video link. Body language expert Judy James, they drug out Judy James. Why is Judy James is always available for Harry and Meghan, but never available for William and Kate? Because she was pretty much stuck on mute yesterday when William and Kate walking around there looking like, y'all know what they were looking like. I'm gonna put a picture up there. Now she didn't have nothing to say about this couple right there, but she got all of the comments for Harry and Meghan. I just wonder why. But it says, I digress, Judy. It says body language expert Judy James noted that Harry appeared relaxed and natural during the virtual event, displaying a bashful smile reminiscent of his mother's signature facial expressions. I said that. The ceremony broadcast on YouTube saw the Duke serve as a special guest to announce this year's recipients of the award, which recognized young people working to improve the lives of others. James continued to tell the Mirror that Harry giggled slightly at the intro and rocked to one side to suggest a upbeat approach here. Talking about some problems are too big for one person to tackle appears to strike a chord of empathy as he rubs his fingers on his thighs, adding a motivational elbow pump gesture as he refers to a fairer world that seems to be his goal. Now she got all this analysis for Harry, but nothing for William and Kate. Now, yesterday would have been the perfect opportunity for her to demonstrate her craft. She didn't have nothing to say about William and Kate in The carriage. It was on full display for everybody to see, but evidently she liked to put the blinders on when it comes to William and Kate. But she just can analyze Harry and Meghan to no end. Every time Harry and Meghan peep out of their door, Judy is talking about their body language. But William and Kate can be on full display and she has nothing to say about it. Funny, isn't it? I'm just saying. His appearance at the virtual ceremony came just hours after attending an art exhibition opening in New York City for his charity Cinevale. Y'all remember we talked about that earlier in an earlier podcast. Him and Prince Cecil put this together and they're raising money for Cinevale. Harry is all over the place. It said the Duke had also spoken at the New York Times Deal Book Summit earlier that day while Meghan attended a gala in Los Angeles. So they just talking about everything. But yes, they had to write a good story. Harry made GB News write a good story because he absolutely blew up everything that they had been talking about for the past several months. And I just love that for them. I do. I'm gonna put this up, and this is about that art exhibition. And it says Prince Harry at the Cinebale and Key Smith Gallery charity art exhibition event titled Friends in NYC. There's Harry. Harry is all over the place. Harry out here showing up, doing good, and absolutely just keeping his foot on the neck of these trolls. And I just love it. I love it. I have had so much fun today. I'm telling you, the social media platforms are so much fun today. The squatties are just showing out. I'm telling you, I love it. And I'm gonna put this one up. And this particular squatty, I'm telling you, it says the Rangers and Loyalists woke up this morning on Salty Island, found out that Harry had no plans to divorce his beautiful wife, Princess Meghan, and he feels sorry for them for their hopes and desperation. And they're like, no, no. Well, yeah, he absolutely blew that one up. I'm just saying. All right, y'all. I'm gonna put this one up, and it says, this particular spotty says this. It said, "I love that Harry has set a match to the toxic British media and the trolls. We see trolls hourly writing and salivating at the prospect of Prince Harry and Meghan Markle divorcing when clearly Prince William and Kate Middleton's marriage looked to be in trouble. Where is the lie? Where is it? I'm looking. Where is the lie? But yet and still, that's all they just salivate over the fact that Harry and Meghan might get a divorce. Like Harry said, they build it and build it and build it up. And then it doesn't happen. He feels sorry for him. But I don't. And I'm gonna put this one up, y'all. And it says this. They want to know if Harry was trolling them or extending a olive branch. They confused. Evidently on these panels, they confused. They didn't know what Harry was talking about. They didn't know if he was trolling them or he was actually offering an olive branch. Why would Harry extend an olive branch to Angela Levin with her toe up self? And look at this picture. I'm telling you, squatties, y'all see that picture of Angela Levin? I'm not gonna say nothing. And Kenzie Schofield was just crying. And this other woman, I don't even know who she is, but she is hurt, isn't she? And these are the kind of people who always have smoke for Meghan. Isn't that something? And we all know that But we all know Maria Joseph over here, aka Dan Wooten. You know he got all he got all them alias, Martin Brannon, and he also Maria Joseph. And I guess they made him Maria Joseph today. The squatties are on one today, let me tell you. And that Angela Levin, it is a classic, I must say. And I want to say the one that's up under it. Uh, this is another squatty said. After she reposted this, it says it's hard to keep up with, but that's why you just sort of ignore it. This is what Harry said. The people I feel most sorry for are the trolls, he continued. Their hopes are just build and build, and it's like, yes, 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 and then it doesn't happen. So I feel sorry for them. Genuinely, I do. You all know that right there. Oh, I'm telling you, that is just chef kiss what Prince Harry said. And this particular squatty said this. And when I'm telling y'all, when I saw this particular post, I had to giggle. I cackled. I threw my head back. This particular squatty said this. Gums. If you know, you know. She said gums is gonna be. I cannot read it without getting tickled, y'all. I'm gonna try. It said gums is gonna be depressed when she find out Harry and Meghan is not getting a divorce, because I think that they really, really, they start really believing what they're saying because they start smelling their own taint and they start they start believing it. And evidently, Gums just was absolute. Every now and then, I check over to her page to see what she's talking about. Gums. And I hadn't been over there lately because y'all know here lately, I have really been protecting my peace. If y'all hadn't noticed, I hadn't even said anything about the dark side. So I hadn't been over there in a while, but evidently, Gums has been going to town, her Hate for Profit channel over here on the YouTube, and she has been talking a lot about Harry and Meghan getting a divorce. And this particular squatter said Gums is going to be depressed. And you know what? I love that for her. I do. It is another squatty that just trolls her mercilessly. He always trolling her. And he says she has an inability to find anybody who wants her. And I believe that. I'm just saying. And y'all, I'm gonna put this up. And this is pretty much exactly the way things are gonna go. We're having fun today, and Harry has absolutely aired them all out the way they needed to be aired out. But they're gonna go right back to the nonsense. Don't get it twisted and don't get your hopes up. Just because Harry has aired them out, this is not the first time Harry has aired them out. Harry has aired them out time and time and time before, and they go straight on back to the nonsense. They're taking a breather now because it's still fresh, but they're going to spiral right back into their nonsense. And this is pretty much what this squatty is saying. I'm going to put it up. It said every time Prince Harry has an interview this year, his message has been the same. I will take on Rupert Murdoch in court. My life is in America. I love my wife and kids, and I'm not going back. And the British media is like la 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 la, like they don't hear any of that. They're gonna be right back on the nonsense, and we're gonna have to be right back on the pushback. But I tell you what, it is so nice days like today when they have nothing. After Harry has cleared the room and aired them out, they have nothing. And they are just crying and whimpering. Like I said, oh, crazy eyed Kenzie Schofield is doing everything except letting the tears fall from her eyes. Talking about why he do that? Because of you and your lies. That's why he did it. He did it. That's why he aired you completely out. But not, like I said, they'll be right back to their nonsense. And we know that. But these are the days we have to enjoy because we know we're going to have to be right back on the job, pushing back with their nonsense because they always do the same thing. Just like this squatty said. Harry has said this time and time again. And they go back to the nonsense every time. I'm just saying. And I'm going to put this one up. And I must say, I have noticed this too. And I am loving it when I saw this particular tweet. But let's get to it. The one that this squatty, the original tweet was this. It says, I hope Salty Island would accept now. Harry will not leave his wife and kids and move to the UK. Prince Harry wants to be remembered in 30 years as a great husband and a father, not the son of Charles or the brother of Willie. And they absolutely chose, this was a segment that was on Good Morning America. And the particular person who was doing this segment is Will Reeves. And this other squatty reposted this because they noticed something. And I've been noticing it too. And she said this, finally, some American morning TV shows are having more American reporters report on the successes instead of some lying, daft, gossip, hack, British so-called royal reporter. Where is the lie? I love that. You don't see Robert Jabbo Jobson anymore. That's who they used to go to. They even used to go to Camilla Tominey. I have saw her talking about Harry and Meghan on American TV. And I don't think Omed does it anymore. But yes, and especially on ABC, it used to be Robert Jobson and Omed Scobie. And now it's Will Reeves talking about Harry and Meghan. And I love that because they have heard us. Because every time they used to have Camilla Tomney or they used to have Jabo and they on there saying something crazy, I would get in those comments. So I do that on the Today Show too, because they still be talking about Harry and Meghan there in America and have somebody way over there in front of Buckingham Palace talking about Harry and Meghan. And they in America. Why are you having somebody standing in front of Buckingham Palace talking about Harry and Meghan and they live in California? That just makes no sense to me. And so that is why I be in the today's comments every time they have a segment about Harry and Meghan that I don't like. I jump in their comments and remind them that Harry and Meghan lives in California. Why do you have these people over here talking about Harry and Meghan way over in London? That makes no sense. And now they have finally got the memo that when you're talking about Harry and Meghan, we need American reporters, people who are just going to express what's going on and not add any nonsense that's coming out of one of those palaces. Because at the end of the day, Harry and Meghan are in America now. So stop the nonsense. And I noticed that too, and I am loving it. More of it, please. That's all I can say. More of it, please. All right, y'all. This is what I was telling y'all. If y'all waited to the end, that we had a great report that's coming. Y'all, I'm going to put this up. If y'all waited to the end, this is the good news I was talking about. Yes, the Daily Fail is failing, and I love it. This particular person put this up and said, just this to cheer you up. And boy, did it. This is a good day. I'm telling you, it's a good day to be a squatty. It is a good day to be a squatty. And this particular person said, if you're about to be made redundant from the daily fail, don't worry. I saw in your paper that people on benefits gets $50,000, well, 50,000 pounds a year, a flat screen TV, and a free iPhone. You know they up there lying. They always make the poor people the villain. And in actuality, they really need to go and investigate all that money that went to all those rich people with the PPP loans there in Great Britain. Because at the end of the day, this particular person who runs the Daily Fail, what does Byron say? Lord Nappyhead? Yes, Lord Nappyhead. Him, he pays no taxes whatsoever, but yet and still he benefits. But yes, y'all, the Daily Fail announced redundancy plans as print readership declines. I love it. These are the same people who sided with that whole family over there who could not sell a paper if they were giving them away. Nobody's interested in Camilla, but they sided with Camilla. Nobody's interested in Charles, but yet Charles and Camilla want to be on the front page. And William and Kate just barely can get arrested. I'm just saying. And they absolutely ran off the goose that laid the golden egg, and now they're going under. And when they get through with all those lawsuits that they're going to have, because it is lawsuits coming right and left and in between. I'm telling you, people are suing them about that phone hacking because Harry opened that floodgate. And now, looky. The Daily Fail is laying people off, trying to survive. I love that for them. I do. And let's get into it. I rushed. When I tell you I rushed, when I tell you I tripped over the dog trying to get to this article in The Guardian about the fail, I did exactly that. And it says the Daily Mail announced redundancies plan as print readership declines. Mm, that is music to my ears. I'm telling you. Can the day get any better for a squatty? I don't know. Can it? And it goes on to say the Daily Mail has announced plans to make some of its journalists' jobs redundant. I hope they get that one-eyed cyclops who Jan Moore. I hope she gets her. I hope she gets the axe. Mm. And what about old Sarah Vine? I hope that no neck, as my grandmama used to say, I hope that no neck heifer. I hope she gets the axe. Oh, it is just like a kid at Christmas time dreaming about all the different things. Just looking in the Sears Roebuck's catalog, dreaming about who will get the axe. Mm, I love it. I really do. All right, y'all. Let me go on because I'll be here dreaming all day. But those two right there, Jan Moore and Sarah Vine. Mm, I love it. All right, it says the newspaper editor, Ted Verdi, said that his plans would lead to staff working across the print Daily Mail and its sister titled The Mail on Sunday or The Mail Online. It's doing like the Mirror. Y'all remember the Mirror just decided to merged the staff of Hello Magazine and the Daily Mirror, making them do twice the work. But here, the fail is going to fire some folks and make the ones left do more work. I just love it for them because you know what kind of person you have to be, how low your moral standards have to be a part of that organization, that rag, the Daily Mail. So I absolutely have no sympathy. I cannot muster up any kind of empathy for these people who work on this rag, who destroys lives, who have killed people, who have literally drove people to want to unalive themselves, and some have did exactly that. So when it comes to sympathy for these people, nah, nah, not for me. I'm just saying. And it said, until very recently, the three outlets have had distinct identities with different teams and little sharing of resources. In many cases, journalists from the different outlets would be competing against each other for stories, despite all the working for the same parent company. Staff at the Mail on Sunday are expected to bear most of the job losses. Hmm, who be writing them stories on Sunday? I think it'd be Sarah Vine and Jan Moore. I'm just saying, y'all. I'm just saying. Let's keep our fingers crossed because I want to troll her so bad about losing her job. How do they say it across the pond? Getting sacked. Getting sacked. I would love to troll her about getting sacked with her no neck self. How she has trolled Meghan. You know the one Jan. No, no, that was Sarah Vine. I'm gonna troll Sarah Vine and tell her that I have a niggling feeling that she got sacked. I love it. I love it. But let's go on. It says staff at the Mail on Sunday are expected to bear most of the job losses. Verdi said that the weekend newspaper would retain its distinct character, columnists, and senior staff, but hints that more junior roles would be at risk. So maybe I maybe got a little too excited, but let's see. Let's see. It said he told staff we need to be nimble, open to new ideas, and we need to make sure our newsroom is structured in a way that allows us the greatest possible collaboration across titles and platforms. So the next phase of the process will involve bringing the Daily Mail and the Mail on Sunday much closer together. All I can say is toodles, and I cannot wait until the whole monstrosity goes up in flame, and I will roast marshmallows on the flame. I will. The newspaper parent company, the Daily Mail and General Trust, was taken private by its controller, shareholder, Lord Rottenmeier. He rotten already. Rottenmeier. He is rotten already. All right. In 2022 and is now entirely owned by offshore family trust, meaning so he doesn't have to pay taxes to the British citizens. I'm just saying. The news group is also facing the cost of legal cases. The news group is also facing the cost of legal cases from notable individuals, including Prince Harry, Elton John, and Doreen Lawrence, over allegations of illegal reporting tactics. Lawyers acting for the Mail parent company have so far managed to avoid the claims being reported in open court, although a hearing on the case is due at the end of March. And they don't want it, uh, in open court. They don't want people to know what they have done. That's what Harry was saying. He was saying in his interview at that summit that he wants them exposed. He said, we're going to be astounded by the cover up and all the activities that these particular papers have done. And I can't wait. And I love it. But this is telling, isn't it? They said so far they have been able to avoid the claims being reported in open court. They don't want people to know what they did. Although a hearing on the case is due at the end of March. And I hope that judge just lets the sunshine in so we can all see what these old sleaze bags, all these slimy, slippery snakes have been up to. I can't wait. I'm not going to put up the clowns today. No clowns today. I'm not going to clown William and Charles today. I'm going to put this up because this is a reminder that we have 5 days before the Polo series come out. And I cannot wait. I am on countdown. So we cannot forget that we are on countdown. We are 5 days away from Polo. That's what I wanted to say. And look at Harry on this horse. Love it, love it, love it. All right, y'all, I'm going to put this up. I always have to put this up. And they should know that if they mess with Harry and Meghan, and that goes for anybody that mess with Harry and Meghan, the Sussex Squad will sneak up behind them and eat their face off. I'm just saying.